What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Robert. If this is your first time here, please do me a huge favor and drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers and I need your help to get there. So please help me out by subscribing to the channel. Now, today we're gonna be taking a look at the Reebok Question Mid Yellow Toe, or as what a lot of people are calling the Kobe Bryant. Let's start with the box. Now, the box for this shoe was somewhat of a weird one because I've seen a lot of different reviews online and certain people have gotten different boxes. So I've seen some people's shoe come in this box, which is the standard Reebok Question, Iverson box there. That's the OG pair, but the red toe. But this one here, the box that I received is this one. So it's just a blue Reebok top there with your Reebok Vector logo. And on the side, you've got your size tag, and then just the Reebok logo there on the side, and the bottom is all red. But yeah, that's the box that I got with mine. Now, there was a Shoe Palace collab, and the box was like this kind of all brown box that had like sample all over it because this was like a Kobe Bryant sample or PE shoe. And that was a special edition box, so it was, I guess, supposed to mimic what an actual player would receive, as a sample shoe. And it had like a sample size tag on everything, so it's pretty cool. And also special insoles. But the blue and red box is what I received. Now that we got through the box, we're gonna take a look at the shoe, and here we have it. The Reebok Question Mid Yellow Toe, or Kobe Bryant. Now, this was one that I had to have. This is actually my second Question model in the collection. I always loved this shoe growing up, and when they released that red toe, I had to pick a pair up. And now when I saw the yellow, I had to grab it. I actually did not, pick these up on Reebok. They sold out almost instantly. And so I actually had to end up getting these on GOAT. They aren't going for too much over retail right now. And if you're a Question Mid fan, and especially this colorway, I suggest, just go ahead and grab them now. But yeah, so let's go ahead and start with this. Now, a little bit about this. This shoe, I know it's, this is a shoe that Kobe Bryant wore. And the reason for that, because I can't remember the actual year. I didn't go look up the year. But I do remember he was about to leave Nike at one point. So, not Nike, Adidas at one point. And part of that deal was he couldn't sign with anyone, I guess, for another year. So during that time, a lot of companies were sending him shoes to try out. So he was wearing different Jordan models throughout the season and a lot of different other shoes. And the Reebok Question in this yellow toe here was one of those. So taking a look actually at the lateral side of the shoe, you got that nice tumbled leather right there on the side. I just really like what Reebok's done with this shoe, man. And you've got that kind of flat white, smooth white ridged leather right here on the heel, or the ankle collar of the shoe. You've also got that kind of yellow and kind of violet purple Reebok Vector logo there on the side. And you've got those hexalite pods on the side of the shoe there. Now, I've heard, I don't think that's actual hexalite. I could be wrong, but I know that on the OG red toe model, it was not real hexalite. But it's there and it kind of looks like what it used to look like back in the day. All right. You've also got on the side there, those lace loops there. It says Reebok in purple right there on the side. Get a look at that. And just really quick while we're talking about it, on the medial side of the shoe, it's got Reebok Vector logos going all the way down those lace loops. All right, now moving around to the actual toe box of the shoe, obviously you got that kind of yellow nubuck suede toe there, which is pretty nice. And moving up from there, you got a white mesh tongue and white rope laces. And at the top there on the tongue, it's just a kind of synthetic leather there, white leather, with that kind of Vector logo again right there on the tongue. Clean shoe, man. I had to have this yellow colorway. I really like this color. Now, taking a quick look at the medial side of the shoe, pretty much the same thing that you get on the lateral. You've got that nice tumbled leather, that smooth ridge leather on the back heel of the shoe, and the hexalite pods you can see again there. And as I mentioned before, the lace loops in that yellow, but you have the purple vector logo that runs up that shoe on the lace loops. Yeah, and that's about it for the medial side. Now let's take a look at the heel of the shoe, which is one of my favorite parts of the shoe. You've got that Reebok or that question logo with the vector there in purple. Moving down from there, you've got some more of that kind of leather and this tumble leather, as well as that ridged or smooth leather right there on the heel. And you've got that 3 logo right there on the actual heel of the shoe. Now, for those that don't know, I'm pretty sure most of you do know, that is Allen Iverson's number. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is an Allen Iverson shoe from back in the day, back in the 90s. So if you didn't know, now you know. All right. Now, taking a look at the outsole, which is probably another favorite part of this shoe. I've always loved this outsole, especially on like the OG models that had that really, really icy blue outsole. This one, you've got that gold outsole there with Reebok in that kind of purple color. Well, not kind of, but violet purple. With the vector logos, you can see it under the icy sole there, or icy or the gold sole. And you've got a hexalite window here that you can actually see that cushioning technology that Reebok uses. And there's some hexalite text right above that there on the actual sole of the shoe. Now, just overall clean colorway, man. When I saw it, I had to grab it. You know, no questions asked. If you're a real collector of shoes, then you know everything there is to know about the question mid. And when I saw this one, I was like, this is a definite pickup as far as this shoe, especially since, you know, I liked the shoe growing up, never had a pair. Like I said, this is my second pair in the collection, so I had to go ahead and add it. Now, final thoughts on the shoe before we get into it on feet. I think this is a really nice shoe. It is a definite pickup in my opinion. Now, a lot of, I know everyone loves their Yeezys and they love the Jordan models and whatnot, but when stuff like this really comes out, I have to grab it. Maybe because I grew up during that time, but I really like when these other companies like Reebok or let's say Puma, for example, these other companies put out nice shoes. Now this is like not the best quality shoe, but I mean, this is some pretty nice leather on the shoe. And a lot of times shoes like this don't really get, a lot of attention. So I think it's a definite pickup. Now, wait a minute, I almost forgot one thing. I don't know if I'll be able to show you this. If I can't get you a good image of it, I'll actually just post a picture of it. I talked a little bit earlier about the Sole Links sample promo, right? So I actually got the pair, I'm not sure why, that has the sample promo. It says Shoe Palace promo, property of Reebok, 12/8/2002. Insole on my shoe. I don't know if you can see that really well at all. If not, I'll put an image up there of it because I can't take it out. It's actually glued in. It's one of those glued in insoles. So, but I was kind of shocked about that. I didn't know why they did that. Maybe they made just a bunch of these pairs before and then they just put them in the box with, to sell on Reebok or Champs. I have no idea because I saw some other reviews online and the insole they had was like a yellow insole with a purple Reebok Vector logo. So I was kind of, happy to have that. It's a little small touch of detail, but it's there. Now, got off on a tangent, but back to the final thoughts. Like I said, definite pickup, nice shoe. Sizing wise on this shoe, I would say that I usually wear a 9.5 in everything. And I picked the original pair up in a 9.5. Tried them on for a little bit. I could barely move my toes. So I had to buy this in a 10. Now, I know a lot of times, you could go true to size, but I don't like my toes feeling like they can't get any air. So this one, again, like my toe in a size 10 is probably right about there. So I think that this toe box is just a little narrow, but like I said, you can go true to size. I just prefer to go a half size up because I wanted a little bit more room for my feet. But that's the Reebok Question Mid in the yellow toe colorway. Like I said, if you have an opportunity to pick it up, grab it. It's a really nice shoe and a classic, man, because I don't think they've ever released this colorway. So might as well get it now. Again, thank you guys for watching. Please drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and I'll see you next time.